Hello, residents and friends of Otterbein. It's Kendra back here with you again today. I know I haven't done a video update in a little over a week or so I wanted to reach back out to you. Again, hoping you're all doing well and staying safe. Want to give, as I always like to do, give a few reminders, let you know kind of where we are today, and also some various updates I know many of you have been curious about that happened over the past week. First and foremost, again, some of the reminders, we still have all of the precautions in place that have been since the get-go. It's hard to believe that we're at week 7 of kind of going through this together. We are still screening all visitors that come into Campus Center. It is, please know, still only essential personnel, so those are our partners and other healthcare providers or first responders, of course. Everyone goes through the same screening process. We are not allowing anyone else in to visit in Campus Center or any of our congregate living settings. At this time, I have no idea how long that will go on for, but it is still in place as of today. I want to continue to remind all of you social distancing and how important that is. They've really been talking a lot about that on the news lately, and a lot of studies done about what that 6 feet actually means. So please continue to do that. We do remind you only one person on the elevator at a time. I've also asked this of all of my partners, unless you are, of course, a couple. That's a little bit different. If you do live in a congregate setting, please be sure when you're out of your apartment, you are wearing a mask at all times. This is not necessarily true if you're out on the courts. It's a little bit, obviously, different living setting. I would encourage all of you, no matter where you live, if you do in fact leave campus, whether it's to go to the bank or to the grocery, hopefully you're having most of those things delivered to you, but please wear a mask and remember social distancing. It is incredibly important. I do still have my mask. I just took it off to do this shoot with you today. I do also want to remind you that we are still delivering meals if you would like, whether that's from 1912 or the Great Wave. I hope many of you were able to partake in the Easter meal that Drew and his team provided. I heard it was really great. Lots of wonderful things about it. And I know he has something similar planned for Mother's Day. So I'm happy to hear that. And also we did a little grill and go for our partners last week that I think went over very nicely. And it was just a nice change for partners to do something a little bit different around their meals as well. As of today, we still thankfully have no active cases on the Otterbein-Lebanon campus. And I count my blessings for that every day, and I hope it continues that way. So again, social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands. I can't say those 3 big items enough. I stress that with all of you and as well as my partners and my own family. With that being said, I do want to add, and I mentioned this morning when I was doing announcements for those of you who may have seen, COVID-19 has had a bigger impact on me, and I'm sure all of you, than I could ever have imagined. Never in my personal or professional life did I ever think I'd go through something like this, and many of you have shared those same feelings. And since day one, some of those precautions I've just mentioned, we've been so focused on doing our part to stop the spread and to keep you and all of our partners safe. And I do believe that we are slowing the spread to the extent possible here on the Otterbein-Lebanon campus. As the weeks have passed, though, we've realized that COVID-19 is also having an economic impact on our ministry. And continuing to be good stewards of resources, we have implemented certain measures to ensure financial stability now and in the future. Remember, we don't know how long this is going to go. And this is also to ensure that you're able to afford the services that we offer here at Otterbein-Lebanon, again, now and in the future. And these decisions are never easy. Please know that. I've had some very difficult conversations over the past week that I didn't want to have, but I need to do what's best for the ministry. One measure that we have implemented here at Lebanon, at the home office, and throughout our ministry is a temporary furlough of certain positions that are non-healthcare positions. At this time, we have no idea how long these furloughs will last. It really depends on how long we continue to battle this virus. It is our hope that the partners here that were impacted and across the whole ministry, that we are able to bring them back to work as soon as possible. And we will be doing that. Again, I don't know the timing. Some may be before others, but we will do our best to make that phone call to bring them back as soon as possible. I know word spread quickly around campus about some of the decisions, some that I think many of you feel very strongly about, and I respect that. I respect your opinion. I would ask that you respect these tough decisions we've had to make. And remember, we did not let anyone go. They were furloughed, and they are still Otterbein partners. They remain members of our team and very important to us. Let me add that as well. And I can't stress, this continues to be a difficult time for us. I think probably like many of you, you're missing friends, you're missing families. I can't tell you how much I want to give my mother a hug. I want my daughter to be able to hug her grandparents. So even though physically we're not with you, I think emotionally and mentally we're kind of all in this together. And we just need to support each other the best we can. So I do truly appreciate all of the ongoing support and your understanding for not only myself and, excuse me, but the leadership team and all of Otterbein, the entire ministry. I always like to share the cards and the emails of support and encouragement continue to come in, and I thank you for that. I share those with the partners as I receive them, so they know that they're doing a good job and you all are thinking about them, just as we're thinking about all of you, and we miss you greatly. But I do hope, it is my true hope that we can return to some sense of normalcy very, very soon. As you heard from the governor's, one of his latest updates, he does anticipate opening up some things on May 1st. We at this time don't know what that means for Otterbein Lebanon. And again, we will take an overabundance of caution and precautions to keep everyone on this campus safe. To all of you and to all of our partners out there, stay safe. And as always, if you have any questions, I'm available by phone, by email, whatever is the easiest source of communication for you. And I really, truly hope to see all of you physically in person very soon. Stay well. Thank you.